I always worry about day off. The day off is sometimes a disconnect, and we just can't be disconnected during the playoffs.
Is there a certain amount of comfort that you have going in 2-0, but still knowing that it's a difficult place there?
It's so difficult. It's hard. As a coach, you just don't know how to grab the attention of a team, to set them on edge so that they're ready to come out and compete in a vastly hostile place. That you have to win ball game there under duress regardless. You're going to have to do the job.
So could Oklahoma City have prepared you for this?
Yeah, maybe, but they're not as veteran a team as this one is, but look at what we had to do to win in Oklahoma.
How's the atmosphere in Utah compared to other arenas?
Well, there's still Laker fans there. We have our contingent of fans, so you can still hear them cheering gently.
Andre Karolinko said he's definitely playing in Game 3. He wants to guard Kobe as well. How does that affect your matchup situations?
Well, he's an effective defender, maybe one of the most unique defenders in the league. He can do many things, block from behind, he chases guys down on breaks. He's very good. Kobe has had opportunities against it. He's done well. But he's going to have to measure it. He's going to have to see, what he can get in the process. We really consider his offense effective because he's a good interior passer. He can do a lot of things around the lane.
When you have a guy who's been out that long and he's the other end, do you make a point of testing him on the other end, trying to go right at him?
Defensively?
Yeah.
Well, I think most of our guys will take advantage of situations. We don't have to specifically say, it's an attack point. We're going to want to post up guys in the lane. The big key about Andre is he can come from the weak side and block shots.
Phil, how did Andrew respond physically from Game 2?
He's all right. I wanted him to go through conditioning end of the practice today. So he ran with the group, but just part of the practice, he didn't go the full length.
And when you have people like, Andrew and Powell and Lamar playing like they did, 50 points, 40-something rebounds, whatever, it doesn't make you unbeatable, but it makes you very close to that.
Yeah, I mean, the big key about it is that, they're going to challenge those rebounds. They're coming from behind and, stripping us, taking the ball away once we come down with them. And so, it's going to be more than just going to get the ball or going to get blocks. It's going to be, the support that has to be.
How do you feel that, what can they do to try to slow you guys down on the front line where you've been taking on there, exploiting that side advantage?
Well, their double teams have been effective. They've been holding them till the second half a lot in front of their bench. They've been playing it straight up, and then at the other end of the court, it's going to flip-flop defense and offense when we go to Utah. They'll have defense in front of their bench. They'll be able to send guys and trap. They did it very well, very effectively against a team we went in there and won against in March, maybe it's early March this year, our last away game with Utah. So we have to be prepared for that, the double teams and traps that come.
Is there one major thing that you stressed today in practice over anything else heading into there?
Well, the biggest thing we worked on today, defensively, is transition, get back in defense and build walls, hold them back. And the other thing is, with an offense that's a lot of ball movement and motion, you have to get through screens. You have to get to the rhythm of their players.
Would you anticipate keeping you kept Kobe in with the second you got him rest in the first quarter?
Uh-huh.
With the second. Would you anticipate doing something like that again, especially on the road?
Yes.
How does the bench formula change?
Well, Luke did come back and play with that bench unit in the fourth quarter. And, they survived it, okay, but, I think we were all holding our breath there for a little bit. But, we really emphasized the bench work today, what they have to do to defend. I think that's been our biggest problem right now is defensively. Although the scoring is, ultimately important, the defense is what will hold them in the game.
What do you say to the pundits out there who say you guys are just simply too big for Utah? Are they right?
Well, we have the size. I mean, they've lost their biggest player in Okur. And, obviously Fosenko is still a young player that's a learner. But, we have to take advantage of what we have. They have speed. Again, this is one of our strengths as a team, and we want to take advantage of it.